Hi, so I just wanted to do a quick video about why you should bring food with you and water when you go get your blood drawn, and also make sure that you eat before you go and get hydrated. So I went to get my blood drawn today, and I didn't realize just how much was going to be drawn. I've had as much as 10 vials drawn at a sitting, and I've been fine. But I walked in there today, and first of all, there was a woman next to me. Now she's fine apparently, but when I got there, she'd almost passed out from getting her blood drawn, which is something that apparently happens to her. So she had warned the phlebotomist about this, and they were prepared, and they were just checking to make sure she was okay. They brought her an ice compress, I guess, to wake her up a little bit, and then they had the nurse come, put her in a wheelchair, and then take her to check her vitals and to monitor her for a little bit. So I don't normally have that when I walk into a lab. So it was just interesting that today was also the day that I needed to be monitored. maybe it was like, I don't know, some weird angel just saying, hey, Stephanie, if you need to be monitored, it's okay to do that. Because they came out, they took like this big long printout of all the little stickers that go on the vials, and it was like super long. And then the nurse, the technician, I don't think it was a nurse, dumps like, I don't know, it was like 15 to 20 vials, including a blood culture bottle onto the table, and was like, this is a really big blood draw. Did you eat? I said, well, I ate a couple hours ago. She said, okay, you have a snack with you because you might need to eat something afterwards. I guess your blood sugar can drop when you have that much blood taken from you. And I do tend to get hypoglycemia. So anyway, she takes all the blood, and she had to use two different arms because there was a different size for the blood culture bottle. And then anyway, so all this blood was taken. She wanted me to sit in the chair for a couple minutes, and I felt fine. I actually didn't feel dizzy or anything, but then I had to go into the restroom to get my urine sample. And as I was doing that, I was starting to feel a little jittery. And then my hand did my low blood sugar thing where the hand started shaking when I was trying to hold the cup. So I was like, okay, I need to eat. So I let the technician know. She said, go sit over there, have your snack, which I did. And then she checked on me. I said, I feel fine, but would you be able to check my blood sugar just in case? And she said, well, you can go do that at the nurse's office. So I went to the nurse and got my blood sugar checked. It was 111 by the time they checked it, because of course it took them a little to enter me into the system and go find somebody to get my blood sugar taken, because I had a lot of people there for various different things. And then they also checked my blood pressure, which was good. My pulse was a bit high, although it kind of tends to get high sometimes because I have POTS. So it was like 99 or 100. And my blood oxygen was 96. And the nurse was kind of like, could you take some deep breaths in and see if it goes up? And so I did that, like, I don't know, at least 5 or 6 times. And I said, look, I have a really thick mask on. I think it's the mask. And she said, well, we can't really keep you here for this. I said, I feel fine. So she walked me out. And as soon as I got out of the building, I took the mask off and took some nice deep breaths. And also had some water with me. So I was also having water. Drove home, had a nice big lunch. I did check my blood oxygen levels. When I got home, it was 97. And that's normal. It should be between like 97 and 99. You actually don't want it at 100 because you want to have a little bit of carbon dioxide in there too. So anyway, so I'm fine, but I just wanted to remind people to make sure that you eat before you go. And that was one of my mistakes. I went before lunch instead of after lunch. I did have my breakfast, but next time I think I'll go after lunch. And always bring a snack just in case you get this like crazy 20 vial blood draw that you were not expecting. Because literally when I talked to the doctor yesterday, I just really wanted my uric acid levels checked and maybe my electrolytes, and she went to town. I'm not bothered. I'm glad that she's checking things, but yeah, like, that was unexpected. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. Thank you.